So now we will proceed to the topic number 2, duties and responsibilities of F&B staff. So in the previous topic, we discussed about the different types of food and beverage establishment. And now we will discuss about the different duties and responsibilities of F&B staff. This would be the topic number 2. The organization structure of the food and beverage service department involves various personnel. Okay, there are different personnel that will work in the F&B department. So the size of the organization depends on the seating capacity of an establishment. So the more there is a larger seating capacity, the more they need more personnel to work on that particular restaurant. Just like, for example, in my experience when I was in second year college, we have 2 OJTs, or on-the-job training. Since our course is hotel and restaurant management, when we in the second year college or second year level, we will have an on-the-job training only to the restaurants. So I have an experience that I work in a small, very small restaurants. The supervisor is also the cashier, and he is also one of the server. Okay, so there is one person who will work with different duties and responsibilities. The reason for that, because they only have limited number of or seating capacity. So the more it is larger seating capacity, the more it needs employees to work on. So it's more on specific duties. If you are just a server, you need to only serve. You are not allowed to go to the cashier. Furthermore, the duties and responsibilities of a food and beverage service staff may vary according to the operations of the establishment, types of service, and number of staff. As an F&B service staff, you should be familiar with those to effectively deliver the expectation of your colleagues and the guests. Okay, so one of the duties of the personnel in F&B staff, it should be have the knowledge and skills and able to familiarize the different duties and responsibilities. So I will show to you the sample of the organizational chart. So this is the common job titles under the food and beverage service divisions, as well as their individual duties and responsibilities. As you can see here, this is the top management in the food and beverage department. It is called food and beverage division manager or department manager. So make sure that the target revenue is reached in the specified time period. So one of their duties is to oversee the purchase of the materials and equipment for the department, coordinates with the kitchen in planning menus for various service areas. So this food and beverage division manager, they will ask questions to the head of the kitchen, okay, for what is the menu that we are going to provide, or that the guest can choose in this particular food or beverage. So if the manager able to know or determine the menu, they will have the listing of the materials and ingredients and equipments to have this particular menu. And we also have restaurant or bar or outlet manager. So this person is under by the F&B or food and beverage division manager. So the question is, what is the duties and responsibilities of this person? So the restaurant, bar, or outlet manager, he will conduct inventory checking. Okay, he will check the inventory, the items left or the items being used, and also purchases required stock selects, and also supervise, trains, grooms, and evaluates the subordinates, prepares reports about the staff, and sales controls department expenses. They will record all this important information. Through staffing and also budgeting and scheduling, handles daily sales and coordinates with the cashiers. And they will also handles guest complaints and provides special requests. For example, there is a problem or there is a guest who complained to the particular server, or they will complain about the food that they have eaten. So the server or the waiter will ask help to the restaurant manager. So this one who will face the guest who complains. Now under the restaurant's bar or outlet manager, we have room service staff. Okay, this one. There are 4 personnel under with this designation or job title. The food service staff also have head wait staff or team leader, and executive chef and bar staff. So let's start with the room service staff first. From the word room service, they will deliver food to the room of the guest. So it will receive room service orders. This person will take note the order of the guest who called from the room. So he will receive room service orders from guest, coordinates room service orders, and he will also prepare room service accounts. Okay, he will go to the cashier prior to the delivery of the room service. So this person will carry the food and beverage to the room, and expectedly that he also brings the bills, okay, or the service account transactions. So delivers room service orders and serves the room service foods to the room of the guests. And he will also prepare and process room service accounts, and fetches and maintains room service trolley, trays, and other items. Now let's proceed to the head wait staff, or they also called it captain waiter or a team leader. He is the leader to all the waiters in the particular establishment. So the question is, what is the duties and responsibilities of this particular person? So he will ensure that the service are carried out in accordance with prescribed standards and policies. So he will supervise the service rendered by his staff, the waiters. And he will assist the restaurant manager. Okay, he will assist this person in performing his or her duties, and he will also handle guest complaints from the if there's a conflict between subordinates, and also trains and assists subordinates in performing their duties. For example, there's a guest who complained to the wait staff, and the restaurant or bar or outlet manager is not available in the dining area. So this person will handle these complaints. Next is executive chef. This is the head or the leader or the team leader to all the cooks or to all the chefs. Same with here, the head wait staff or the captain waiter is the team leader to all the waiters in the dining area. So in this particular part, the executive chef, he is the leader, the team leader in all the cooks and chefs within the kitchen. So this is the planning and organizes and supervise the work of the kitchen. He also supervise, same with this person. And he will also prepares the menu in accordance with costing and catering policies of the establishment. So this person will prepare the menus. He has given the privilege to choose what is the menu being provide as an available to the guest. And he will also prepares reports of staff and sales controls department expenses through the staffing, budgeting, and scheduling. Excuse me. So the head wait staff or the captain waiter will also make reports and make some schedule to the subordinates under him. Same with the executive chef. And this person will also conduct stock taking or inventory checking and purchases required stock. He will list all the, for example, items or ingredients that they need in order to perform in the kitchen. And we also have here the bar staff. The bar staff will prepare beverages. He will focus only on the beverages, and it must be according to the prescribed standards. And he will also conduct the inventory of bar supplies. He will check all the available supplies of within the bar, okay, the wines and other beverages. And he will also assist the guest in choosing his or her beverage order. Now let's proceed to the under with this head wait staff and under the executive chef. There are two lines here, so we will discuss these two. First, we can see here receptionist. What is the duties of the receptionist? They will welcome guests and greets customers upon arrival. So they will wait in the door or in the gate, in the entrance part of the dining area, and he or she will escort the guests to their tables. He will check the reservation of the guests and coordinates with the waitstaff regarding the table availability and reservation. So he will assist the guests to the table. Now we also have in the right side under the executive chef, we have here sous chef. Okay, I'll just have a clear here. Sous chef, it doesn't mean he will cook sauce. Okay, the meaning of sous chef, it is a just like a, for example, if this is the president, this is the vice president. Okay, second in command, sous chef. Okay, supervises this is the duty of sous chef. He or she will supervise the preparation of food, and he will oversees food service in a pick-up counter. He will double check. Okay, for example, there's a cook or the chef cooking something, and then the sous chef will double check. If there's something wrong, if there's something lacking, he will call the chef to add something. And if there is problem within the plates, the food in the plates, he will make some arrangement or modification. So this person will double check the output of the cooks and the chef. Next is the wait staff, or also known as waiter. Okay, wait staff, or they call it server or waiter. So their responsibilities is to take food and beverage orders, and they will serve food and beverage orders properly, and they will also report to the station wait staff any notable circumstances, and he will also identify opportunities for higher revenue. This person will serve the food and beverage to the table of the guests. So what do you mean by they will identify opportunities for higher revenue? For example, if they will take the order of the guests, this person might give idea to the guests that what is the best food, what is the, for example, in the menu there is a listing of the food and the prices. So one of the duties of the wait staff, they will endorse the best food within the restaurants. So when we say that is the best food, it also comprises highest price. If they will encourage the guests and they will take that order, it will increase the revenue or salary of the particular restaurants. Okay, so that is also the duty of the wait staff, not just serving the food to the table of the guests, but also identifies opportunities for higher revenue. And then we also have line cook here. The line cook, or they will leads most of the cooking in his or her designated station. So when we say line cook, it is a chef or a cook in a specific assignment. For example, there are different line cooks. I will just give some example here. Saucier. Okay, this particular chef or cook will just focus more on creating sauce and saute. Okay, and there are also line cook who are focusing only on the soup. Okay, and then there are also another line cook will all focus only for the grilling. Okay, for example, when we say line cook, there is a particular person focused on the sauce and the saute. There's also another line cook who will focus on the soup. There's also another line cook focused on the grill. There's also one cook focused on roasting. There's also one cook focusing on frying. There's also one cook focusing only on pantry. There are many line cooks available in the kitchen. There are someone who are focused on fish and seafoods. There are also focusing more on vegetables, butcher, pastries, just like you can hear a pastry chef. Okay, so there are different line cooks. They have the specification of their job. And we also have here the buzzer or the runner. What is the duties of this particular title, buzzer or runner? They will clear dishes and beverage items. Okay, they will cramp down tables and assist the waitstaff and the bartenders or the bar runners in serving dishes, and they will also clean, maintain counters, work areas, restock wait stations, buffet tables, replaces tablecloth, returning tables to their original position, keeps the restaurant's area clean and safe, and they will also assist guests in moving tables and chairs in setting up high chairs. So in the smaller establishment, the work of the waitstaff is also work of the buzzer or the runner. So this is an example of a bigger or a large establishment. Okay, so the waitstaff will no longer wiping the tables. The waitstaff will no longer setting up the tables. Okay, they will just focus on serving the food to the guests and identify opportunities for higher revenue. And the focus of the buzzer or runner is clearing the soiled dishes, setting up the tables, the tablecloth. Okay, so they will assist the wait staff. And we also have commis. This one. The commis performs and maintains mise en place and prepares ingredients, utensils, and equipment for food production, and also maintains kitchen cleanliness and hygiene. Okay, so the focus of the commis is for the preparation, from the word mise en place. Okay, I think you are already familiar with this term, mise en place, meaning everything must be prepared, ready. Okay, so for example, this person will cut the ingredients. Okay, for example, the eggplant, he will cut it. The onion, he will cut it and put it in the different storage area, so that the line cook who is assigned in soup, in frying, and etc., this person no longer prepares or cutting the vegetables or the ingredients, because it is assigned by the commis. So he will just get what is prepared by the commis. It will make the work easier and faster. And lastly, since it is a very long topic, we will only discuss about the topic 1 and the topic 2, about the different types of food and beverage establishment and the duties and responsibilities of a food and beverage staff. And lastly, under the commis, we have steward or dishwasher. So the duties of the dishwasher, they will make sure that the kitchen equipment and utensils are clean and ready for service, and conducts the inventory of cleaning chemicals and equipment, maintains cleaning equipment, checks dining equipment and utensils for breakages and defects, and they will also ensure that the food scraps and kitchen wastes are disposed as well. So this is the duty of a steward or the dishwasher. They will clean the soiled dishes, utensils. They will arrange. They will make sure that all the waste from the food that is not eaten by the guest, and they will dispose it in the proper location. I observed in my own experience when I was in the on-the-job training. If there is someone who would like to be in part of the kitchen, will be part of the line, for example, in the line cook, they will apply for a particular line cook, for example, pastry chef, or in the frying, for example. Before the head chef will promote this particular person, since the person is applying for this job title, the head chef will have the rights to put that person in this position first. He will be working in cleaning the soiled dishes, utensils, wiping, making sure that everything is clean. And for example, there is someone who will quit the job. For example, this one will go to abroad. So the one who is in this particular job will be put on this position. Okay, this is one of the, I think, one of the policy of the head chef. Okay, before a person will have this job title, he must be undergo in this humble job title: steward dishwasher, just cleaning all the soiled dishes, utensils, and disposing waste. So I think we will just stop here since it is a very long discussion. So we are done with the topic 1 and topic 2. Again, topic 1 is talks about the different types of food and beverage establishment, and the topic 2 is all about the different duties and responsibilities in food and beverage department. See you in the next video. Bye bye.